2023, in my opinion, in my personal life, I would say, has arguably been one of the most volatile years, in the sense of there's been a lot of changes, both good, both bad, but regardless, I like to stay as positive as I can, and always, as we believe, of course, God is the best of planners. I want to start off with gratitude for a minute before we get into the episode. I want to say thank you to all of you. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your constant love, and just thank you for always just supporting the cause. Going forward, hopefully things will be, whatever it may be, we'll be on this journey together. But of course, it wouldn't be right for me to begin this episode and not obviously address the elephant in the room. As you guys can see, I am here hosting alone. My dear brother Hussein, aka Big Nucci, aka Electric Chair for you old viewers, has actually decided to take a step back from Hate Squared and the podcast in general, and obviously focus on other projects and whatever it may be. And definitely safe to say it was it's this, I don't know if sad's the right word, but it was just one of them things that we felt best. He felt it was best for him, and obviously we're brothers and we're good friends, and we spoke about things off camera. And alhamdulillah, as they say, in showbiz, the show must go on. So it's taken a couple of weeks to get a few things together and whatnot, and kind of devise a bit more of a new strategy and whatnot. So I just want to say, bear with me going forward. I'm gonna try my best to build everything back up again and whatnot. Obviously, different direction, new beginnings. Obviously, I just want to say publicly, shout out to my brother Hussein. Nothing but the best. And yeah, man, enjoy the episode. Man, like Walid B. What does does the B stand for? Bad bitches, not bitches, bitches.
Bitches, what's bitches?
You gotta say like a G in it. Bad bitches.
I'll be honest, putting my name and bad bitches in one sentence is crazy as an intro. I'll be honest.
Come on, bro.
Nah.
That's what I'm hearing it.
That's my name in it, and
okay,
27 is my number in it. So
what? As in is that your birth date?
No, it's not. You thought I was born in 1927?
No. As in the date of the
No, do you know what's funny? It's not.
When is your birthday?
26th of May.
So what? What's to the 27?
I think it's because when you're born, you need a day to marinate.
Happy belated, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
Man said marinate. This guy.
That was in August.
Okay.
We are in August, sorry.
Yeah.
The happy belated thing's crazy because that was a while ago.
Yeah, but I've just got acquainted, bro. Allow me, man.
I respect that. I'm saying thank you. I mean,
it's cool, bro.
That's love right there.
Come on,
but
G.
yeah, so it's 27 because you're born, I believe you're born, and then you need the day to marinate. So it's like if you're making chicken, you'd leave it in the fridge for 24 hours.
Man said a day to marinate.
Absolutely.
My guy. Firstly, I want to start off by saying, just as I started off the intro with gratitude, I want to start off by saying thank you for coming on, bro. I know we got acquainted not even that long ago, bro. Maybe like a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
But obviously, as I explained to you when we spoke, there was a few changes happening. But
no.
We kept our word. We made it happen, man.
I mean, look, like I said, we're acquaintances now, but I've seen your stuff, bro.
Thank you, my bro.
I've been well acquainted very, very
definitely.
Well,
and before I say anything and we get the convo going and whatnot, I believe a great starting point is this, bro. I believe, and I'm sure you agree, because I've seen enough of you online to gauge the kind of person you are. We live in a world full of a lot of hate, a lot of negative energy, a lot of spitefulness. So I want to start off by saying publicly, bro, to your face and in front of the viewers, I want to give you your flowers, bro. I feel like you're someone, in my opinion, that's been a great example of consistency.
Thank you.
But most importantly, a great example of being unapologetically yourself. And when it comes to growing as a young adult, as a young man, I feel like it's weird to say it because we met today for the first time in person, but I've seen so much of your stuff online, as in not in depth, but as in passing.
Yeah, no, of course.
I feel like your growth and your journey as a young man, as a creator, has been it's just been nice to see, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to me, bro.
Look, for me, something that I've noticed, was like for as long as I've been doing this, is it's hard to stay consistent, innit? So
that's true.
It is hard. People have things in their life. You have certain situations where you can't control them. I personally believe that true strength is to understand that you're not in control of a lot of things, but you're in control of how you respond to them. So like, even the way you came and you did your intro, I know you lost your co-host because of other things.
Definitely.
But he's like, no, the show must go on. How I respond to it is this,
for
X,
sure,
Y, Z.
for sure.
So
mindset is important in these
exactly.
things. Yeah.
I mean, growing up, doing a lot of this, I've seen a lot of people fall down. I've seen a lot of people fall into bad places, this and that and the other. I won't get into depth of what it can be, but it could be mental strength. People
Yeah.
can be a bit nasty, or it could just be not enough progression, or it could be
For sure.
money. It could be a lot of different things. But for me, at the end of the day, I'm me, and this is my entity. Like, this is my story. This is my own life.
Nah, I
so,
see, and
so-
it definitely it shines through, bro. So
Yeah, I appreciate that.
If that's your mission statement, me as an outsider, I'm saying you're doing a good
Nah,
job
but thank you, bro.
accomplishing
I do.
that mission statement.
yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say?
I appreciate that. So
Your lives can be very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen snippets and
thank you, bro. Thank you.
some more positive than others, but we're not gonna go into that right now. You
Yeah,
get me?
that's true, bro. I'm a
Obviously,
streamer, man.
this is it's a podcast, it's a chat show, but it's not a gossip show.
No,
And we're both
absolutely,
grown
bro.
men, so we're not gonna.
Yeah.
You get me?
No, but
this ain't TMZ where we're gonna be digging up. What's that? No, what's the other one? The Shade Borough. We're not gonna be doing. Big up Shade Borough.
Shade
You get
Borough.
me? If you don't want to clip this right now, you get me. Make sure
Nah,
you tag the page. But now for real, bro. So on the way here, bro, I was thinking I'm big on. I don't know if it's a weird thing to say out loud. I hope you agree, and I hope you can relate.
Well.
Do you talk to yourself sometimes? Or maybe not.
I know what you
maybe
mean.
maybe not literally, but do you brainstorm and ideate to yourself?
I know what you mean. So when people hear talk to yourself,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
think
yeah,
you're in the
yeah.
mirror doing the headwind
Nah,
from
nah.
Split thing. But nah, it's not. As in, like, do you talk
In
to
the mirror
yourself?
doing the what, sorry?
You know, have you watched the film Split?
I don't think I have, bro.
Alright, so it's basically my man
I'm not
has
really
like
that good with films, man.
they'll know.
Yeah?
There's like 8. You know what I'm saying? He talks.
8
He's got like
films?
8. No, he's got 8 personalities.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not like that. I know what you mean when
He
you're
or
talking
she,
to
'cause
yourself.
that sounds like a woman's type
Bro,
of trait, you get me? Shout
Now,
out to
women, you know women. You don't
yeah.
listen. Women are the best things ever. But he's
This
got
guy's
a point.
starting
He's got
already.
a point. He's got a point.
This guy's starting.
You wake up
already.
with different personalities.
Hey, yo, came
No,
with the
but-
fresh trim and the
Bro,
rolly.
but,
Okay.
bro, that's why you gotta be emotionally intelligent, because women wake up with different personalities, so you gotta be the right man for each one.
The
That's why you don't.
Psychologist Walid has come out now.
That's why you don't need 4 wives. Just get one. That's 4. That's it. That's
I
good.
said 1 to the power of 4. You know them ones. eh?
Bro, maths. I failed. Nah, I
Now,
didn't.
so I was thinking to myself on the way here. I was like, what is the most appropriate, the most convenient, but frankly the most Haider way of starting the episode today?
Okay.
Given that we're, like I said, year of a lot of changes in my life. We're approaching the end of 2023. A lot's happened. Just I feel like our age range. How old are you?
27.
Oh, we're the same age. Okay, cool. 96, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
96. What were you born in month?
2nd Feb 96.
Okay.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to get me a gift next year, get me.
Ain't got long left.
Trust me. I wanted to start here, bro. I believe transparency, honesty, between anyone, humans, friends, podcasts, whatever it may be, is the best policy, especially as men. And I wanted to save this specific line to say on camera with the mics on. You're getting worried.
No, I'm not at all. I'm just curious.
Definitely. At one point, I was in two minds about going ahead with us getting on camera. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, but neither good or bad. Just yeah. Neither.
Oh.
There seemed to have been at one point in the recent maybe 12 to 18 months, obviously I ain't got a calendar with no dates and that, there seemed to have been quite a bit of controversy and volatility, I've used that word about 17 times today, excuse me, coming to around your name, or seeming to be around some stuff I was seeing online.
Oh yeah.
Now obviously, like I said, I'm big on
No.
respect. I'm not gonna,
I know.
man ain't gonna do no digging and spilling the tea.
No.
But then at the same time, I deeped it and I said, you know what? What I like about Walid is, because you went on my boy Amir. Shout out my boy Amir from Last of the Real. Mashallah, is killing it.
He's a great guy.
Watched your episode with his that you done. I think it was last year, wasn't it? Or was it earlier this year?
It would have probably been last year around this time.
Yeah, roughly around a year ago. And I actually, tell you the truth, in recent weeks as we got acquainted, I kind of went back to it to write, like, just to hear a bit about the conversation.
So
and just so I understand a bit more like how you perform. Not perform. It sounds like an exam. How you are on podcasts and whatnot. And given all that, bro, the first question I want to start off with is, how are you, bro? Given all that situations that you may have been through and the growth and everything, so how are you, bro?
So look, a lot of listen, in life, a lot of situations, right?
Yeah.
They happen off camera.
100%.
And then some things in certain scenarios will happen on camera. So my scenario is not something crazy. Do you get it? But my scenario is one of people obviously, to put it short, people were invested into 2 people. Do you get it? That were and I always reiterate something is, I've been offered to be on podcasts and talk about this and that and the other, and I'm a very, very respectful person, so I wouldn't do that.
Definitely,
obviously, because
definitely.
in life, you get me, things happen on or off, and it's a case of, look, like in life, I feel like you should keep your heart, you should live with a white heart, and just
Live with what,
understand
sorry?
a white heart.
A white heart, okay,
Clean
okay,
heart.
Okay, cool.
So like,
Never heard that term. I like that.
yeah, a white heart.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
white,
yeah,
not white being the color, white more
Yeah.
being keep your heart clean.
Racist and that, yeah. BLM and that, yeah. Yeah, my guy. Nah.
But as in, you know what I mean, like live with a white heart in terms
Purity,
of
purity.
Yeah, just on. So
Yeah.
so like in terms of stuff that happen on and off, you know, in terms.
Course.
So that's just one of those scenarios that happen on, and then things can get messy, this and that and the
No, I
other.
understand,
If people are invested into two people, it
Right.
can get messy. But look, like I said, the best thing to do is always to be respectful in it, and I've always been
100%,
respectful.
100%.
Even if I'm saying interviews, even podcasts or whatnot, and they say, "Oh, Chill, can we talk about this? Your relationship that you were in?" I say to them, "No, I'll keep it respectful." Why? Because at the end of the day, there's always going to be everyone's perspective on things.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
nothing like people say stuff like, "Oh, who cheated? Oh, did someone do this?" None of that happened. Nothing. It was
Spill the tea.
There was no tea in the end, and it's weird because
Yeah.
the tea was all speculation
you
from
people,
Mandem.
sorry to cut you, bro. These people need to get a life. I'm not.
Yeah,
I go outside and touch some grass.
But bro, at the end of the day, innit, I have to be an accountable man because I'm an accountable person.
Love that.
You know what I'm saying?
We love accountability here.
Yeah.
Bro.
No,
we love
but
accountability.
because at the end of the day, I'm a man and I had something like that online. Obviously, get me? It's circumstantial.
No, of course.
It's circumstantial
Yeah. No,
because
100%.
certain things it's just like you come together online, but I have to be accountable and understand. But that's just one part of your life that opens. You do it, you learn from it, and then you go on. There's many situations in my life that happened off, like people who've passed away, and I could have been in a bad place because of that, this and that and the other. But then you wouldn't see that side online. So that is also adversity. A lot of scenarios are adversity, and it's like if you can still understand that you can't control what goes on around you, but you can control how you respond.
100%.
You're the most powerful on earth.
Yeah.
So
you can't always respond to how others behave and act, but you can.
So
for the most part, you can control your behavior and how receptive you are to it.
I think genuinely most of the people online,
Yeah.
people who support you, do what you do, they genuinely love. I think even with the podcast like this, with content that you make, even what I do, I think you can take a lot of people from a dark place. But then I think there's people that have no saving, bro. There's some people that are very insecure within themselves. Yeah, genuinely. And
Say the names, bro. Name the names. No, I'm joking.
I'm talking about viewers in general.
Oh,
no,
this is
not. This is not. I'm talking about like, come on.
He's taking shots.
You've had comments where people are writing bad things, this and that and the other.
Yeah.
So some people in their deep insecurity of their own life,
something's gone wrong in there.
something's gone wrong, and then they can take that out on the world.
Nah,
so
for sure, bro.
I can be honest with you, innit? For everyone, it's not for everyone in terms of that. I know people that will hear it and they'll cry and go to sleep. And they're influencers. I swear to God.
Hear what as in negative comments?
Yeah, negative. So somebody talk about their life, their face, or whatever.
Yeah.
Me, say something about me. You see the sleep that I have after you said it? 8 hours. I'm dreaming about rainbows.
My guy.
Ponies, flying unicorns.
and that.
I'm waking up like this because alhamdulillah, like obviously, and I think, you know what? Yeah, I'm not the most perfect Muslim, but I do think you know what? I give all of it to it is that if you're a believer in Allah, you know what kafara is.
Well, like
innit?
I said, yeah, of course.
What you put into this life, you get out, innit? And I genuinely believe if you're a bad person, bad things will come to you in this life. And if you're going and you're strong and you're healthy, yeah, that's true. So if you're a good person in this life, what you put in, you'll get out. And alhamdulillah, you see people that are smiling, they're happy, they're enjoying themselves. Because, bro, you can sleep good knowing you're not doing anyone dirty.
Importantly, not even just about the physical aspect of smiling and happiness and laughter, but energy is real, bro. Like,
yeah, of course.
As soon as you meet someone, if you're, not everyone can say this, but I like to think if you're a well-rounded person, generally speaking, you're able to gauge someone's vibe and energy, and like you would know, okay, this person, I don't think I want to see him or her again.
You got to be careful because there's some girls out there that are really spiritual. Yeah,
okay.
So you know,
elaborate.
As in, you might be sitting next to her and she'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm getting really bad vibes from you. You're a Gemini," and then they walk out the room.
Them man.
Yeah. So when you say you go off energy, I like that. But stay away from that.
What's it called? Star signs and
that. Yeah, not just that. So star signs are, oh my days, I can't lie, this is giving bad vibes randomly. So
it's not giving and all that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Them TikTok Twitter gal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. I mean, he said it.
Yeah. Listen, there's word to specs, bro. There's no rules, bro. There's no rules. But now the reason why I wanted to start with that is because I feel like I said, bro, honesty is the best policy. And
of course.
You are, mashallah, a very prominent person especially in like the Middle Eastern, Arab, South Asian type of.
There's a lot.
Whatever word you want. I don't know.
Probably one of the first people to do it in that space. So it was difficult, bro. Wallah, I could go into depth of how hard it. I mean, I don't talk about it. No one's ever heard me talk about it. This will be the first place where I talk about it.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Being in between, where people look at you, they don't know if you're black or white.
Yeah. So you're
African or Arab.
You're
I'm Moroccan, yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a question, bro? I'm gonna learn something on camera with you. So please educate me. Okay, so firstly, the term Maghreb or Maghrebi, does that refer to the region of North Africa? Or does that refer to only Moroccans?
Oh wait, so Morocco you can say Maghreb,
Yeah.
but you know what? Maghrebi is a Moroccan. You're right. But then I have heard people refer to the whole region as the Maghreb.
Okay.
So you're right about that.
So-
but if somebody said to me, "Are you from Maghreb?" I'll say, "Yeah." I'll say that as Morocco.
The reason why I asked is this, bro, because obviously I don't know if you know, I'm Pakistani. I'm
Yeah,
South
yeah.
Asian, right? If the nose don't give it away, you get me?
Nah, you're a good looking guy, man.
Just trying to be like you, bro. I knew you were coming today, so I had to, you know what I'm saying? So the only term of Maghrib that I know is the
prayer.
fourth prayer of the day.
Ah,
So do you know I know it's a tangent, but do you know where the correlation comes from?
I don't think there is one. I
Is
don't
there
know.
not?
I don't know. There might be. You'd have to go into the deep history of it. I mean,
I was very interested to know.
I have no idea. I don't know
Okay.
if there's an actual. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't
So
really know
it's
about
something you okay, cool.
Yeah.
And would you classify yourself as Arab or North African or both?
I just, you know what? Okay, so
Or
the,
would
so
you
the,
just say Middle Eastern?
okay,
or-
so the genetics of what I always say to people
Yeah.
is I am Arab and I am African, but I'm Muslim before any of that.
Arab and African but Muslim. Okay.
But I'm Muslim before any of that.
Okay.
Because there's so much of this silly divide of you saw it in the World Cup. The World Cup, we're literally pushing, we're pushing the flag of Africa, of the Arab nations, of Islam, like through sport. And you don't want to debate whether Moroccans are African or Arab. At the end of the day, if we look
Yeah, I
into
saw
the
that.
science,
I was like, yo, this ain't the right time.
it's not the right time. So it's ridiculous. But I understand where it comes from because as a Moroccan, I have felt disenfranchised a bit. So I felt like I've been told I'm not African.
What?
Yeah. Sorry for using that.
Anyway, say that again. Say that
I'll
again.
simplify it.
No. I like that. Say it again.
Disenfranchised.
Disenfranchised.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like.
Bro, I know what it means, but I've never heard that term being used.
I'll use that term in this context. I'm African and I'm Arab. But
I love this guy, bro.
I have felt rejected by both. So sometimes Africans be like, nah, these guys are Arab. So that actually comes into being a content creator. You know that, right? So it is kind of a baffling
Sorry,
thing.
I'm a bit choking right now.
Nah, it's good, man. Don't disenfranchised made you die. Death by disenfranchised. But
No, stuck for like
shit, bro. But yeah, so it's Arab and African, and in terms of the genetic pool of a Moroccan, you will find African and Arab. Obviously, no Moroccan's genetic pool is the same. But you can. So if I did a DNA test, which I haven't, but my sister did one, I think she saw a bit of European, Spanish. You saw Africa. You saw the Middle East region.
Okay, sick.
So a Moroccan's genetic is not the same. So if you want to know what is the science behind it, the Arab and the African, the majority of the time. If you're Berber, it's a little bit different, but the majority of Moroccans.
And you speak Arabic, right?
Yeah, so
or
we
is
speak
it Arabic and French?
So the language of Morocco is Arabic, and second language is French.
Okay.
So it's Darija, which is Moroccan Arabic. But I think if you're born in Morocco, you learn Fusha, which is classical Arabic, the original Arabic.
So you speak that as well?
I wasn't born in Morocco.
Okay,
so
okay.
I do know it.
No, I know you
but
were.
I'm not fluent, I'm afraid.
At what?
At Fusha. Like
Right.
لماذا عندنا podcast.
Okay.
مع
Like
Haider.
the news stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Al Jazeera.
I told the viewers this. If they're old viewers, they'll remember this. So last year, I did an Arabic short course for like 10 weeks. This was like Feb last year.
Not bad.
The only word I remember is Jayed.
Jayed.
Jayed means good, apparently.
Okay.
And to say I'm good, apparently it's Walhamdulillah bi khair.
Alhamdulillah bi khair.
But I don't
That's
think.
proper classical Arabic.
But I don't think like the average Lebanese guy or the average Iraqi person would say that.
But you know what? You got to look at it like this, right? Now, if I told you in English for me to say I am okay is
In English?
I am fine.
Oh, right.
But then I could say man's cool.
Oh, I'm good still.
I'm good still. Feeling alright still.
Oh.
So you could be like, especially in Morocco, bro. There's a lot of slang words.
Okay.
Hey, what does that mean? It's like it's just a slang term that they use in Morocco.
Say that.
Obviously as time goes on,
What part of Morocco is your family from? What city you from?
Casablanca, bro.
Okay, I don't know if I've been to Marrakesh in 2016, and I've been to, where did I go last year? I had my mate's wedding in a small town called Meknès.
Meknès. Yeah, I know Meknès.
But we flew to, what's the other place, man? Help me out. Not Casablanca.
Agadir, Tangier.
Nah. You know what? I might have flew to Casablanca still. Yeah.
Might have been.
I think I was there for a day or so. But his wedding was in that.
I mean, if it's in Meknès, probably. It might
wasn't
be
really much
Casablanca.
there, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, look, man, let's because, by the way, like, you know what I'm saying? Don't know if you know already from my content or whatnot. I'm like very inclusive in it. But one culture that I'm quite in love with is South Asian culture. I do like the food. I do like the integrity.
Come on.
I do genuinely like the integrity of your people.
Thank you,
since
my
I was
bro.
young, like wallahi, this is hand on heart. So like growing up, one of my first like very close friends who even taught me about how to pray was Pakistani, from Pakistan, came over here.
Sick, mashallah, that's lit,
the
bro.
guy who owned the corner shop when I was young, he used to look after us.
Boss
Do you
man.
get it? He used to tell us, come to the mosque. So in general, I've when you're born in West London,
Alright.
it's not like maybe being born in East or North. But when you're in West, you've got everyone. You've got different. So in my group, you'll have.
So
this
you grew
country,
up
that country.
in West London, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
What was your talk to me? I mean, we've got a few segments to get onto today, but before we get into like the main chunk of the episode, this is a great intro. What's so you're West London born and bred?
yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Like your experiences of growing up here, because the reason why I asked that specifically is like, cause I know it sounds like a normal question because everyone thinks, oh, you're from London, bro. I grew up in Hertfordshire. I grew up in Watford.
Oh,
So
okay. The sticks. No, I'm
knew that
joking.
was
Watford's
coming.
not the sticks. It was a joke.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was a
whenever I
joke.
tell people that, no.
But when you say Hertfordshire, it sounds like the sticks.
No, but I'll be real.
Share.
It depends.
Anything with share at the end is a bit the sticks. But
That's it,
Watford's
this
not.
is. So it depends how you want to look at it. Because if I want to be a smarty pants, if I want to be,
Ooh.
yeah, trust me, I'm taking it back to year 4 lingo. If I want to
done.
be technical, on the Metropolitan line, Watford's the last stop. So technically, TFL goes there. If you want to be,
Yeah, I see Watford as London.
But see, this is the thing. Most people wouldn't.
Oh, say what, lot?
Yeah.
No.
because the
Watford's
postcode
London,
is,
bro.
The postcode is WD and then whatever else.
Yeah, but there's a lot of postcodes in London that have some madness.
I'll swear, and they still fall under.
Yeah, and they
I
still fall
think
under.
you know what? I'll be fair. As much as I try, not try. That sounds a bit weird. I like to claim being a Londoner, but realistically, I don't think I can.
So where are you gonna claim you're from then?
Greater London. You know them ones there.
That's
Because
like-
if I say
sounds like something.
if I say, oh, I'm from London, but I'm from a place called Watford, I guarantee you the comment section right now is saying, lol, this guy.
Swear,
Bro.
Wallahi, my whole life I've always thought London. Watford was London.
No, bro.
Watford.
No. Everyone, all my London friends, like my actual London friends, like Londoners, they all think Watford is the farm. You know, you said the sticks. They go, how many sheep you got?
No, Hertfordshire. That's the sticks.
Bro, that's the
but
name
Watford
of the county,
specifically.
bro. That's-
I hear that, but Watford specifically, that's London.
All right.
I've been Watford.
Yeah.
Watford's London.
Nah, but we don't have red buses inside the town.
What colour are the buses?
Like the Arriva, like
Yeah, they're not
turquoise
London.
or-
Yeah, you're not in London, bro. You're lying, bro. No, I'm joking.
That's
No,
what I
I mean, I still see Watford as London.
Yeah.
I'd live in Watford. Watford's beautiful.
Oh, I don't know about beautiful. You make
I
it
like-
sound like Dubai, bro.
No, as in like it's nice.
Yeah, you know what? To be fair,
it's a good culture.
It's decent.
Yeah.
It's just a mixture between the Pakistani community and just hella white people.
I did not know that.
But then again, you got a lot of Eastern Europeans. You've got a relatively popular like
It's good. It's not
like,
very
what's
far
the
from
word?
London
Like
as well.
African community to an extent as well. There's not any. There's I don't think I know any North Africans. Any
Oh yeah,
Arabs.
no, they put
Yeah.
us all in Labrador Grove.
Man said put us. You know. Man
Yeah.
said put the
One
drop.
thing, look. One thing I don't understand, yeah, and I think you lot can agree with me. I feel like the UK government, when our parents migrated here, I feel like they decided that they're gonna put each culture in. I don't.
Is it?
I don't. Okay, look. I don't personally think it's a coincidence.
Okay.
That Edgware Road is Arabs, Kurds.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
think it's a coincidence that West London, Labrador Grove is Moroccans, Caribbeans.
How far are we from Edgware Road
North
right now?
is Turks, Albanians,
Yes.
and East
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
Pakistanis, South Asians. I don't see how that's a coincidence.
You know what, bro?
I'm pretty sure that when we all migrated, there was alright, cool. Let's separate these guys because you
I'm
put Haider
deep
and
in
Walid in a room.
It's mad.
He's gonna do a madness.
They're gonna start doing podcasts.
Yeah. So I think they did that. How is it coincidence? Why?
Bro, that's actually
I go
mad.
to Labrador
Bro,
Grove.
you know
7 guys look like me.
Man says 7 guys.
I walked there for 5 minutes. 7 guys look like me. I saw me 7 times.
Oh my, what's that Skepta lyric? My mum don't know your mum. Stop telling man you're my cousin.
Something like that.
Have
yeah,
you heard
yeah.
that? You ain't heard that, have you?
Nah, I haven't heard that.
All right, wait. So you're saying there's mainly Moroccans in this area, or only?
Oh yeah, no. So if you go to West London, Labrador Grove, Latimer Road, maybe.
Where the Arabs in London?
Edgware Road. You can literally see the shisha smoke from here because it's not
Man
far.
said the blue mist is just.
Yeah, you can see it. It's a cloud.
You
It's
smoke
not-
shisha often, or you're not really?
Nah, not really shisha smoker. But look, if it
Are you a vape guy? Because if you're a vape guy, we're ending the episode.
no, I don't. I
Thank
don't
God.
really. I don't like to indulge in things that are addictive.
Okay.
You know, I don't see the
What about the
reason.
moolah?
Money, yeah, but
Yeah.
money is addictive. Actually, you know what? Money can be addictive.
You
Making
think so?
money,
You think
but
so?
that's a good addiction.
Trust.
It's like being addicted to
Well,
salad.
Nah, I don't know. I think we're gonna.
Okay,
disagree.
okay. It's good to be addicted to making money. I'm not talking about the way you spend it. It's different.
Only if it's not taking you away from other priorities.
Okay, I respect that. Because
You know the ones.
some men are working 100 hours a week and their wife is at home and she's unsatisfied. I enjoy it.
That's my point.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with that.
Cool. All right, bro. So I know we were definitely going into tangents and whatnot, but
Mm-hmm.
obviously, got somewhat of a structure that I'd like to follow going forward from today's episode onwards. So if the segment name changes going forward, I promise not personal, bro. Don't message me in 4 weeks. Yo, bro, you changed the name of the segment.
I don't care.
You're a waste man. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, don't
So this segment, we're going to call it, for the time being especially anyways, Dissect the Tweet. So the concept is pretty obvious in the name. If I've seen a wild tweet over the past couple of weeks or in recent times, whatever guest I've got on the show, I'm going to sit down with that person, read them the tweet, and then get their opinion and discuss it for maybe 10, 15 minutes or whatever. No. So, are you active on Twitter?
You know what? I don't tweet much, but I'm always on Twitter.
Do you follow me?
I love reading tweets. I don't. I use football stuff only. I use it for football.
Okay, say no more. My first job was a football coach, so now you got a reason to follow me.
We'll definitely. I didn't know you used Twitter. I thought everyone's kind of.
Bro, I'm pulling your leg, bro.
Oh, what you don't use it?
No, I do use Twitter, but I'm joking about the following.
Let go of my leg, then, bro.
Say no more. The crepes are nice. You might have to walk home a bit barefoot today.
Or just switch with me, bro.
Cool.
Give me something at least, man.
All right, say no more, bro. By the way, I noticed you haven't drank, man. Please get hydrated.
Oh yeah.
Please don't feel like this is Jay of the news. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. So this person on Twitter @garlic_cheese_naan is their handle. Okay. So that in itself is a great start. You ready, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
This is their tweet. At least Arab men make money when they expect you to stay at home and do housework. Pakistani men want you to do housework and make money. Take it over. Because as a Pakistani, I've got a lot of opinions.
Say the second thing that you said.
Okay, cool. So I'll read it again, yeah?
Say the second bit of that.
Okay, I'll just say it all again, in case anyone misheard, yeah?
Go on.
At least Arab men make money when they expect you to stay at home and do housework.
Okay.
Pakistani men want you to do housework and make money.
Wait, I don't get that. I don't know how that works, because Pakistani men and Arab men are both Muslim majority of the time.
Right.
So you're both on the same values. We make money, housewife, no?
So she's trying to say basically, yeah, that if an Arab husband says to his wife, "I want you to be in house,"
I understand what she's trying to say. I just don't understand how that's correct. Where is she from?
As in, she's Pakistani, but she's from Canada. From when I saw in her bio.
Yeah, then I can't lie. She's projecting there a little bit. I'm not really being rude. I think she's projecting a bit.
Is it one of them ones? I hope he DMs you. Is it that sort of?
I know. I don't know. Maybe no, but that's. Okay, the reason why I don't understand that is because, bro, all the Pakistanis I know in terms of.
I'm saying,
no, wallahi, I know. I'm not just saying this for camera.
Work hard and make peace.
All the Pakistanis, yeah, but what she's trying to say? Pakistani men don't work.
She's trying to say that Pakistani
that they work, but they want you to work as well.
Want you to do housework and also want you to do the career thing.
And what are they doing themselves? The Pakistani men. Is she trying to say they don't work?
I don't know. I don't know about that bit. I don't know about that bit.
No, I don't know in it, because most of the.
Is the light still on that one? Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
When I grew up, most of all of them, the man's out working. I'm at home. His mum's there, cooking.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She's making it out from this. This is my interpretation from the tweet. She's making it out that. But she goes, at least Arab men make money when they expect you to stay at home and do housework. Pakistani men want you to do housework and make money. So I guess she's trying to imply, if an Iraqi man or a Lebanese man or any Arab man expects his wife to be a stay-at-home missus, he'll actually provide. But on the other hand, this is what I'm getting from the tweet. She's trying to say that if a Pakistani man wants his wife to be a housewife or stay at home and work, they want both, basically.
I don't know, innit? That's something you're going to have to tell me. I don't personally think that's correct, innit?
Yeah.
The reason why I don't think that's correct is because I got a lot of friends who are Pakistani, especially growing up.
Right.
Bro, the dad was never home. He was always working. Bro, and the mum was at home cooking, cleaning and doing and looking after the kids proper well.
No, but this is my point. So the reason why I wanted you to start off, because I've got, obviously me being a proud Pakistani, bro, I've got quite a bit of, like, this tweet pissed me off. Because number one, she is a Pakistani, if I'm not mistaken. So number one, my thing is this, right off the bat. Why are you publicly attacking your own people? That's number one.
Yes, of course. But bro, I'm not being rude, innit? Just before you start, she's chatting shit. I'll tell you why she's chatting shit. It's because...
You say that, right? I'm going to surprise you in a second.
You're saying that because of maybe one experience that you had.
Right.
I'm not just saying this for the camera.
No,
Pakistani men are even growing up. You don't understand, in my area, one of the most hardest working. Most of the chicken shops were owned by Pakistanis.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I was a consumer, bro.
All right.
I used to admire that side. When I said integrity at the start, was that. But I don't know, innit?
Give me a sec, bro. I want to share something with you, yeah? I put up a poll the other day. All right.
People still tweet like this, bruv.
It's crazy, innit? She got mad traction. All right, cool. So I put this tweet on my Instagram story. Follow me, by the way, at Haider.ali. And I done a poll. I go, 2 options. First one, she's right. Second one, she's talking. And I put the poo emoji. Bro, guess what the results were? 57% of people who voted said she's right, and the other 43 says she's talking shit. And before you say anything, the majority of the people who voted for she's right were South Asian women who, if I'm not mistaken, also come from a Pakistani or Indian or Bengali background, that South Asian background. So this has spun me because look at
the poll again,
bro. That's what I'm saying. The economy that we live in right now in a place like London. She's from Canada, so let's say she lives in Toronto or whatever. I've never done my research and asked what's the average rent price in a place like Toronto or wherever, Vancouver, wherever she's from. But bro, in this modern economy, unless one brother is earning at least 4, 5, 6K a month, the other person has to work.
Yeah, I do understand.
I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
But circumstance is circumstance. And you're right.
Mm.
But that is up to the woman to decide. And if she wants, for example, I'll give you an example, right?
Go on.
You said someone needs to be earning 4 to 5K a month. I agree with that.
In a place like London.
I agree with that.
If the other person isn't going to work.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Now, if a woman falls in love with a guy and she wants to be with him and she wants to be a housewife, which she's entitled to do, right?
Okay.
She says, you know what, I want you to provide for me. I want to just raise the family. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Then he can sit there and he can plan on his circumstance. He can.
Okay.
He can say, okay, well, we could move here. It'll be easier here. It'll be
Okay.
better here. And I could provide for you. And maybe I can do this. That's what a man does.
Of course.
That's my opinion.
Of
That's what
course,
a man.
of course.
And I feel like the majority of men do that. I don't know. I don't think men are out there telling their girls to work. I don't know, innit? I know people are, but Islamically it's not correct though. It's up to her.
No, but forget religion for a second. This is just taking it at face value because the truth is we're British-born kids like you and I.
Yeah, on the British values thing. But I'm just saying if she chose to not. So my thing with this is you don't have to pick. If you look at a guy and you think, okay, look, well, he's earning a few thousand a month. He might not be able to provide to me. Pick someone else. The hell. If you want to work and you both do your career thing, then do it.
That was right. Pick your option right.
Just pick the option you want.
If you know what you want and you know this specific person can't tailor towards your requirement.
I don't think you understand what girls have said, bro.
In regards to salary.
I'll explain to you the funniest
New
story.
segment. What's the wildest thing you've heard in your life?
No. I just found something funny.
Go on, share it.
I'll be honest. A girl recently said this.
To you or just general?
Nah, she was saying it in general. Well, she said it to me, but me and this girl were not talking. It wasn't like that, innit? But she said something to me, which was interesting. Now, I'll give you two sides of the coin. I was on live with a girl streaming. This happened once or twice. And the girl was like, I really just want to be a housewife. I wish a guy would just come provide for me. I don't want to work, la, la, la. I was like, okay. I was like, lit. You know, you find a guy that'll do that. Then I remember another girl told me, she was like, imagine being a woman who doesn't want to have a career. She's saying this to me. And she's talking about women. She's like, imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, even if I was married, I want to work. I don't care how much he's earning. I want to have my own money. I want to work this and that and the other. And then she turned around and said, at this point,
feminism.
Yeah, but she said at this point, the only thing men are good is for sexual reasons. That's what she said. And she said, no, she's like, I want to work no matter what. And that's her. So if you're a guy and you want to build an empire, maybe go for her. Wallah, she said that. I was laughing.
Wait, so she said men are only good for.
She said at this point, she was saying it, and I found it very funny. And she said at this point, men are only needed for sexual reasons. She's like, because no matter who she marries, she says she wants a career and she wants to earn peas.
No, but here's the thing. Now we're gonna. Alright, listen.
So there's two sides of the coin.
We're taking the armbands off now. We're in the deep end now. You get me? Can you swim?
Elbow.
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Alright, say no more. Because if you can't, I'm giving you the hypothetical, the metaphorical armbands right now.
Oh, what, the ones that float?
Yeah, the ones there. Trust me, bro. I know Arab couples who both work. What is this person on about? I know Pakistani couples who, bro, the truth is, she is living in La La Land. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, she's chatting shit, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. She's living in La La Land. And this whole feminism stuff, I don't know if you know what? Bro, I got time today. It's the first episode back. We're making it juicy.
I make time.
What? Be honest, bro, with this whole OnlyFans wave, this person just told you that she don't need a man unless it's for whatever. Be honest, bro. What is your opinion on modern day feminism right now with everything that's happening in the world?
I don't agree with feminism in terms of modern day feminism. I feel like true feminism,
like what it was when it started.
Yeah, so true feminism is correct. The modern day feminism is a bit nonsense because at the end of the day, it doesn't work really because it's more of like, okay, so modern day feminism is all about I don't need a man, I don't need anyone, I can just work and do my stuff, which is true, you can.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, oh, we don't need men. It's so extreme into that we don't need men. But as a humanity, we need men and women. So I feel like true feminism is where it's equality. But in some aspects, men are better things. In some aspects, women are better things. So I personally don't think that a woman at 4 a.m. should be doing roadworks in the cold while it rains. I feel like that's what a man should be doing. I wouldn't let my woman do a job like that. I tell her, no.
Of course.
Like, you get it.
Same.
But if we want to talk about this, okay, we don't need men kind of thing, then you get it. At the end of the day, there is certain roles that we both have, but we are absolutely equal in that respect.
I think, just bouncing off what you're saying, I feel like now the line has been drawn of what used to be called feminism, and now I feel like, do you know the term misandry?
Yeah.
So everyone knows the word misogyny, but whenever it comes to the word misandry, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It'd be awkward if I'm not.
No, you are.
What does that mean? I've never heard that word. I believe feminist culture, has now borderline, you know what, I'm being too politically correct, has now become just hating on men. Men are trash. Men are this. Men, everything. Worst existence, worst creation in existence are men. Where in reality, I just want to take this opportunity because I've been seeing a lot on social media, and I've been wanting to make this video on TikTok, and I should have done it, but I've just been too busy, and my trim wasn't as fresh as it is today, so I'll probably do it after this episode, yeah? I just want to take this opportunity, bro, and I want to say to all of the mandem right now who are listening or watching this episode, yeah, whether you're a uni student, you're on your hustle, you're getting your degree, whether you just graduated and you just got your first full-time job, you're earning your first 1,600 quid a month, you're helping your parents with their mortgage, you're helping your mum with her rent. Maybe if you're not contributing towards everything, you just copped your first car, you just bought your sibling a laptop, you just got them a little iPad mini, you helped your mum with the Asda shop or whatever it may be. I want to take this opportunity and say, I know you was on a roll, so let me get back to you in a second.
No.
But I just want to take this opportunity and say, I feel like we're living in such a we hate men society and men are so bad at everything. I want to say to the mandem watching, keep your head high, keep doing your thing. You are, I know it sounds a bit moist, but you are actually appreciated.
Absolutely.
There's people out there who see the hustle. Like I myself know how hard I work to achieve what I do for my loved ones and whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve. I know for a fact you and I spoke on the phone the other day. We had to speak at a different time because of your work commitment. I was like, bro, ratings, he does the social media thing, he's doing other things. You get me? I just wanted to say that.
And you know what? On to what you're saying, right?
Sorry, I went on like a 7
No,
minute,
that was beautiful. That was
run,
amazing.
You know
and I'm sure a lot of men needed to hear that. And on Amir's podcast, I gave advice to the women. I gave it. I don't know if you've seen that circulated. I did go viral on TikTok, so you would have probably seen it. But I'll do the same thing for men.
You going viral on TikTok? Never would have thought I'd see the day. Oh, sorry.
But I'll do the same thing, man. Now, I feel like in life, I learned something. Is that as a man, you know, you're born without value in a certain way, and
You're born without value,
and I do respect that.
Okay.
Especially when you come from low income ethnic background. So I grew up from a low income background.
Same.
And
shout out to free school
you know what?
meals. Shout out to free school meals.
Wallahi. But I'm gonna tell you this from the bottom to up, right? How as a man you're born with no value in that. I grew up from a low income background. I went through the public school system. I don't think growing up, obviously I've always been a buff thing, but growing up, like,
must be nice. Can't relate.
No, I'm saying like you have certain things about you that, you know, I was skinny, I was short, I hit puberty a bit late. A lot of so you have to go.
I hit puberty bare late. I think I was like year 10.
Exactly. So you have to go through life like this. I became 16, 17. I felt I was broke. You get it. Obviously, you don't have enough money. Then you get to 18, 19. You're in uni. You got a budget, and then you got to go through certain experience that make you mentally strong. And then you've got to learn the hard way. You get, you know, you're 18. You might get your first heartbreak. This and that and the other. And all of these things build you up to be a man.
How to drive, getting your
exactly.
license.
And all these things, because, you know, you got women out here saying they won't go for a guy that has no license or no car. So you go to 20,
which I think is valid. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I'm not saying whether it's invalid or not, but every step of your life you have to build the value. All right, as a man.
Yes,
so alhamdulillah, I'm 27 now, bro. Now, bro, in terms of building value, in terms of, you know, growing, maybe even growing a beard, getting into the gym, making money, setting myself up, growing my social media, I had to build my value in order to be like this. And as a man, it's scary because you start on zero, right?
Yeah.
So
but on the
keep
other hand,
working hard, bro.
Yeah.
Keep working hard. Wallahi, it's so difficult, but keep working hard. Don't listen to it, because you can be 20 and be here and be seeing a rapper with a mad watch saying you ain't got this and that and the other, and it makes you feel like, raw, I'm so behind on value, but you're not behind on value. Keep building your own value, and you know what? If we talk about relationships, the right woman will complement it. But bro, do not be a bum. This is what I'm trying to say. She's not gonna come and then, oh, okay, I accept this, bruv. Build your value in terms of mentally, physically, financially. Build that value up. Now it's different for women. I'll tell you why it's different for women.
Go on.
Because a woman could be 19, 20 and she's beautiful, And respectfully, she doesn't need to have money. She doesn't need to have money. Yeah, she don't need to have money.
When you finish, I'm gonna make a sick point.
She don't need to have money. She don't need to have anything figured out because her beauty is a commodity. So men who are 27 like me, I don't do this by the way.
No.
But if you get a guy who's 27, he's got his whole life together. He can literally come, put you in that Mercedes. You don't need a license. Financially stable, put you in that mansion. You don't need that. Do you get it? Or put you in those scenarios. So as a woman, your beauty. A lot of time, beauty is a commodity. The one I will say this last point before
beauty and youth, of course.
Yeah. And I'll explain to you. And some people are like, what's he talking about? I'll give you an example. Yeah. Now
I'm loving this. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. If a man goes into like a club, right? Yeah. Obviously haram. But let's just use the club as
Club Penguin. Big up. Club Penguin.
We'll just use it as an example, right? If a man goes in there, no license, he's broke, and he's not strong. He doesn't go to the gym, and he walks into there broke. Maybe he's not the best looking guy by the beauty standard of the world, and he walks into a club.
Right.
Let's just say, not even club, anywhere. Okay. Do you think any woman in there is going to chat to him?
100% no.
Now, if a woman walked in and she was broke, not the best looking by the beauty standard of the world, no license, she wore there a bit of makeup, perfume, and a dress. How many men will talk to her in there?
Well, as soon as she's walked in, she's getting approached. She's getting drinks offered the whole night.
Okay, now most men, this is what I'm saying. As a man, it's so difficult, and you have to build yourself. Don't be a waste man. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Go and build yourself, because a lot of men walk through this life and they're invisible. That's the truth. I agree with that.
That's the truth. I feel like
go on.
No, you was on a roll, bro. Now,
no, I'm done. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's so important to have to build your value, because you have to, bro. We ain't got no choice. No one's coming to save you, bro. So get up,
bro. This is the thing. I think like. We all have moments of being down, depressed. Life can be tough, especially since like the pandemic and everything. Like I know it affected a lot of people differently, and unfortunately some people's like friends, family members, parents passed away, whatever it may be. So obviously it would affect you mentally, right? My thing is this: if you're on this bandwagon of I'm a feminist, feminism, then understand that you need to keep the same energy for the things that also benefit you. For example, if you're screaming feminism, but you skip a queue when you're going to a club, and then the ballers are getting you on their table and you're popping Grey Goose or whatever it is that, obviously I don't, 1942, I hear it through Drake songs and that. Just to clarify, you get me? I've got, was it?
No, you don't have to drink for no bottles.
I'm just missing. Understand that same feminism that you're preaching about. Say to the bouncer, it's all right, boss. I'll wait at the back in the cold. In your high heels and your whatever. You're gonna be cold, uncomfortable. People are gonna be beeping. Get me? Do up feminism then. For example, bro, taking it back to the example you said about men having to build their value up, and really and truly, obviously, women having that beauty and that innate sort of whatever the word is, like women being born with a certain value that us men will never be able to have and relate to. For instance, a man at, let's say, around decent figure, 30 years old, yeah? By then he should have his license, more time, should have a degree. If you don't have a degree, that's fine. You should have a decent job, should have X amount in your bank, should be, like you said, gym, should have a beard that can, there's all these requirements, should be 6 foot. Nowadays people get, I did an episode with Diary Room a couple of years ago. It's the ick if you carry shopping bags and that, you get me, big up Diary Room. Now that's obviously a joke.
Yeah, no, satire.
But it's more of a thing of like, you need to understand that a woman can just be, she doesn't have to be the most educated. And I want to be careful with my words, because I don't want it to sound as if like I'm hating on anyone or like trying to be derogatory. A woman doesn't have to, sorry to cut you. A woman doesn't have to be the most educated. Yeah. She doesn't necessarily have to come from the wealthiest or even a wealthy family. She doesn't need to even have a license, let alone a car, let alone a nice car. If she's somewhat good looking, knows how to carry herself, and depending on your religious background, let's say in our case, she's also practicing the deen, and let's say the last checklist could be she's somewhat cultured, knows her foreign, her native tongue and her native language.
Depends on your preference.
Those 2-3 checklists,
they're good. You
can end up with a 6-figure businessman.
Absolutely.
You can end up with like a senior surgeon for the end. You can end up with a pilot. But I was going to say unfortunately, but it's not unfortunate because that's just life. But mandem, on the other hand, you need to have something to offer to attract that type. Do you get me?
Absolutely. Yeah. And at the end of the day, in a way, you can't blame the woman for it. I'll tell you why.
You can't.
Not your point there. I'm talking about in terms of when they pick a spouse. I'll tell you why, because for some women it's survival. So if you go back to hundreds and hundreds of years ago, women have to pick the best valued men. By the way, I'm not talking about mansion, this and that and the other. I'm talking in terms of financially providing.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, so they have to pick like women 100 years ago, 1,000. Sorry,
Why are you
1,000
smirking? What are you trying to say?
Because I'm going to say something so funny. So 1,000 years ago, a woman, she needs to pick the right man, because remember, women couldn't work them times, I believe. And
They couldn't.
yeah, they couldn't, because the society was heavily dominated by men. It was, by the way, Islam, alhamdulillah for Islam, because Islam, if before you lot start saying Muslim men are misogynistic or whatnot, go look at the rights that Islam brought to women and how it was in history before any of you try to criticize my religion. But so women have to pick their survival at the end of the day. If you're a woman, you know that you're gonna have kids, and you know that you don't have much money, and this is a man-dominated world. You need to pick the best man in order to be able to provide you a good situation. Kids can die. Are they gonna eat? This and that and the other. Obviously not so much now, but a woman has to look at a man. Now it gets a bit crazy when somebody's screaming mansions, yachts.
You read my mind.
There's 0.001% of guys that have who own a boat, this and that and the other. You're never gonna get. I mean, you might at the slight luck get it, but you're better off picking someone with akhlaq that's financially stable. Of course, it's your right.
Okay,
and going
let
off
me
that.
ask you a question, bro. Yeah, and I think you, mashallah, you got a lot of wisdom, and you know what? Let's spin the negative into the positive with wherever we started off the conversation with today's episode about controversy and whatnot. You being now in the sense of retrospect, hindsight, looking back or whatever. Let's say there's a 23, 25-year-old brother, forget act. Let's say there's a 20-something-year-old broski watching this video right now, or watching this clip right now, and they're trying to get married in the next couple of years. In your opinion, and from your experiences and whatnot, and just your advice in general, what would you say to that person to give them the best success rate?
I think nothing can prepare you for certain situations that you're going to be going through in this life, because certain times you can only find out that you swim if you jump into deep waters. That's something I do believe.
This guy with the one-liners.
But I do believe that I've been married before. Obviously, that's public knowledge. It didn't work out, and I believe a lot of the reasons why I'm married is because I'm a traditional man. I'm a man in that if you have someone there that you have love between one another, you've got to be the man to make the decision and to make things halal in terms of for your deen. So it was like, I can't be with this person out of that, and being without them, it's an on and off toxic thing. I don't do this. So of course you want to get and you want to marry the person, and it's a big step as a man, but having said that, it's not, for me, I don't think love wins. I don't think love is everything.
You don't think love wins?
I don't think love wins alone.
Oh, okay.
So everything in this life has a team, and I think with love comes respect, it comes Islam, it comes a lot of different things. Sacrifice, as a list. Yeah, exactly, as a list. Compromise, sacrifice, as a list of a team of things. Situations won't work in your favor a lot of times. Sometimes they will. But I think the advice, I'd say, make your money for sure, so you're financially stable, and then I need you to learn emotional intelligence, which I have, which, by the way, you could have these things and it still goes wrong, because at the end of the day, some things are not life is life. Some things are not compatible, but to learn to be emotionally intelligent, and I need you to take the narrative out of your head that women like really emotional men. I'm not saying I am this person, by the way. I'm not. I'm far from that. I'm just talking about in general. I felt like that I've been successful with women in that aspect is because I was never emotional. I was emotional that I can open up to you and tell you a few things, but I get things done. I let my woman be emotional.
So in the sense of like, you have emotional awareness,
emotional intelligence. But you as a man,
but you're not an emotional.
Yeah, you as a man,
especially in front of your significant other.
Exactly. You as a man woman needs to bring you problems that she has in her life, and you need to bring solutions. You need to bring solutions. You don't also throw your problems and both of you screaming.
It can't sorry to cut you. It can't be like what's it called? It can't be oppression Olympics.
Absolutely.
For example, I had a bad day at work, a long day. I had a bad week, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't be doing things like that.
That's toxic masculinity. Now, the masculinity that I believe is the best, is the one I use. I believe it works. I personally, this is just me. I swear to God, and wallahi, this is not no pick me thing I say. I don't want a woman to do anything except be happy.
Bro, let me spud you. Bro, here's my thing.
Just be happy.
My goal when it comes to this specific area of life about marriage and the future and children and all that, I pray that God gives me so much success that my family can just chill.
Just be happy.
You get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to stunt. It's going to take a little while, inshallah, till I get there.
Of course.
Fingers crossed.
But you will, not fingers crossed. That's not from Islam. Uncross them. Inshallah, ya Rabbi.
You get me?
But,
Du'as and that.
But, yeah.
You see my point?
No.
As in, like, I'm trying to...
Okay.
Obviously, in the short term, there's gonna have to be that element. All right, yo, we gotta both put in the work and build something. But in 20 years from now, inshallah, bro, I don't want my missus and my kids to be. You get me? Chilling.
So that's why. So my thing is to be emotionally intelligent in that, and obviously go into things when you're ready.
Right.
I don't look. They do say you'll never be ready for marriage, but there's certain scenarios where don't put paper over cracks, man, because you're just gonna end up.
Bro.
Yeah. If you put,
I love to.
If you put paper over cracks, then it happens. But in terms of that, I feel like for me with a woman, I just want her to be happy. But you must, as a man, be emotionally intelligent. Don't be a toxic masculine person. Be a masculine. So me. If my woman has 1 week where she's being emotional, it might be a period thing. I don't know. Women know better hormones than me. I'm not going to come home and start being emotional as well. I left it all at work. I left it all at gym. I came home to be the protector and the provider.
But that's not always... I have to cut you, bro. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
That's not always a good thing, G.
In terms of what?
In terms of like... Okay, excuse my French right now, yeah? Don't be a bitch.
Okay. So, but there's... I know what you're going to say here. Go ahead. Finish it.
Don't be a bitch, but at the same time, don't be so closed that you're a robot. You need to be able to speak
as a man,
your mind to your missus.
No. I mean, look.
Because what it is, sometimes, especially the youngsters watching this, like the 18-year-olds watching this right now, they might get confused and think, because I'm a man, I can never share my emotions with my missus.
I'll dissect it properly, right?
Go on.
Now, if a bad thing happens in a woman's life, I believe she can take as long time. This is what I was saying. She can take as long as she wants to just relax. 7 days, she's watching films, eating ice cream. The calamity can happen to both of us. My response will be different to hers. Now, if I have issues, I will open up to her enough. But I wouldn't do what a woman's emotional response would be, because women are created different to men. They're more emotional.
Right.
Now, what I mean is, all right, you can open up to your woman. That's calm. But bro, get on with it. You still have to protect and provide and physically provide and spiritually provide in a way for your woman and your family. That's what men do it. We do it because we have to do it, bro.
100%.
It is our duty to do it. Even in Islam, we have to protect and provide. Now, if a calamity hits my woman, she can sit and cry and be emotional and eat ice cream for 7 days. I'm going to come home with the money, take her out until she's ready. For me, that couldn't... This is my opinion. Yeah. That can't be me, bro. I'm not going to be eating ice cream.
We don't have that privilege.
No, but society push it in that way, bro. I'm telling you, society push this way.
What, as in,
no. Because if a woman come up to me and said to me, look, you need to fix up and you need to get on with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're being emotional 5 days. It's happened. Let it go. I can turn around and say, rah, you're toxic. I wouldn't look at her and say that's toxic. And I wouldn't let her do it. But if a woman wanted
to get in that situation.
Yeah, don't get yourself in that situation. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you have to understand that you're not in control of what happens, but you're in control of how you respond to it.
Yeah, you said that.
And I'm telling you, women like that. Women want that from a man.
100%.
Because the more you do that, is the less they're attracted to you. But in terms of, I thought you were saying, as a woman, if you're going to be emotional, don't be a bitch. What I mean is be respectful.
No. I meant as mandem.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you've got something on your mind and it's eating you away, you should be able to speak to your partner about it.
Of course.
But not to the point where the man is now being a bitch. That's
not exactly. But bro, the way we respond to certain scenarios as for a man and woman is different. There is limits. There is limits on it. There's limits on it.
But listen, bro, we got to move on to the next segment. This conversation was the way it came from that. It stemmed from that tweet. Whoever that garlic naan person is, put yourself in rice, because
absolutely.
I can't lie. I was disappointed to see that, bro, from my own community.
Can I be honest with you? Yeah,
please, bro,
wallahi, bro. And this is what I always say. And you've got quite big South Asians. You have a massive community. It's massive, which means the probability of there being, if there's 2 million people, and then there's 300,000, there's gonna be more clowns in the 2 million. This is me being respectful.
Right.
And in terms of growing up, Pakistanis, Indians, Bangladesh, I've met some of the best, most successful, most intelligent, most cultured in terms of deen money in my life. Every now and then, when it comes to the influencer thing, you can go on your For You page once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. There's some people that do misrepresent it in it.
Bro,
and you know that already.
My days, I don't even want to open that
but bro,
wait, just before we move on, are you referencing like those cringy couple pages and they do like
It's not even that so much, because those couples or whatnot, they could be spreading positivity. I'm just talking about some bigger clownery than
we
that.
could
Bro.
talk about it off
I
camera.
mean, if that's cringe to you, then that's cringe. But I'm talking about some bigger clownery.
Nah, you know
what I'm
cringe?
bro. People are watching this know what I'm talking about.
Bro, what's worse than cringe is, I'm sorry, I know we keep saying we're gonna move on, but I have to say this. I'm sorry if I offend you right now, but then again, no, you know what? I'm not sorry. If you as a man are doing up poster girl and you've plastered your missus around social media and you're doing all this stuff, I'm sorry. Live your life, do your thing, but I think you are the wettest and bottom tier man that you've... Bro, I wouldn't even post my wife if she went missing, bro.
Oh, you know what, yeah? Listen, yeah, because in my scenario, I've gone through that and I've understood that. Like I said, I'm an accountable person and I know that is toxic. In that you have
but then
a
again,
responsibility.
your situation was a tiny bit different because they were already...
Yeah, because we were both social media influencers.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
understand that.
saying,
No, but even then, like out of it. Now, that wasn't my first relationship. And in no scenario have I ever uploaded a woman onto my main social, this and that and the other.
Thank God.
Well, never.
Yeah.
But even in that, even when it was that, I think I was a bit of a silly false reality was, because at the end of the day, you have a right Islamically to protect your woman, right? And I feel like even putting your woman on social media, you're not protecting her. Why are you not protecting your woman from the psychopaths on the internet? I've watched it, bro. I've watched it firsthand.
But
obviously it's different. But if I got a girl and now, let's just say I had a girl and she's got no social media followings, I never slap on, never. But I'm saying Islamically you do. So the dayoof term is a correct term.
TikTok youths love that term.
Oh yeah, they love that, man.
Okay,
they call me dayoof when I'm alone. By the way, I'm a single man. I'm in front of a camera talking.
When I'm alone.
They call me dayoof, but maybe it's because they've seen something.
Maybe so. But
so they love it. They don't know what it means.
But most of the time they're on fake accounts or whatever. But before we move on, the last thing I'll say on that is this: everything you just said, someone in the comment section is gonna say this right now. I guarantee I'll put money down, even though betting isn't part of our thing. But I'll put money down. Yeah. What does it matter to you? As long as it makes them happy, why don't you just mind your own business? What are you talking about? You're doing up poster. You're doing up Adobe Illustrator. You're doing up. Bruv, where's your shalom? Where's your... So you know what shalom means, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's your... Bro, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm not even trying to do this... Bro, I'm even saying it from a non-Muslim point of view. I'm sorry. It would just never make sense to me. But one thing I realized, especially as I've spent more time on social media in the past couple of years, especially since I started making content more towards end of 2019, beginning of 2020, I realized that we unfortunately just live in a very... The palette is just widespread to the point where... You just got to agree to disagree, bro.
It is dangerous, bro. It's dangerous, bro.
Sorry, bro. We're going to have to... You get me? So, the next segment, obviously, we've been recording for nearly an hour. So, now we're going to change up the vibe a bit. So, this segment, I saw this from another podcaster that I was inspired by, as in this particular segment. So, this segment is called Quiz Boys with a Z. So, I'll explain it. I do this thing. I don't know where it comes from. I think I've seen it on social media, but like... I do this thing where if I'm doing something or if I'm somewhere, I add on the word boys with a Z. So for example, if I'm drinking water right now, we could say this is hydration boys. If I'm on a plane and I'm snapping it, we're calling it fly boys, vacation boys, anything with a Z.
Do you do that when you're alone as well?
No. I'm just when I post online, on a story or something, or like if I'm chatting shit.
Boys is more than one person.
Yeah, with a Z. Yeah. But that's the whole point. Like, for example, right now we're recording content, so we're doing up podcast boys.
I like that.
Makes sense? Some people think it's moist, but...
No, I like it.
My trim's wavier than yours, so I don't know what you're doing right now. You get me? It's 4 a.m. and you're probably in bed. What are you doing? I'm looking...
It's almost 4 a.m. and I still look peng.
Alright, cool. So it's 10 questions. It's general knowledge, yeah?
Go on,
so simple rules. You get one answer, yeah? As in, you get one shot at it. Obviously, one answer. As in, it's not multiple choice. We're going to do 10. By the way, I can easily lose track of the questions and lose count, so help me, yeah?
I got good memory, don't worry.
And what I'm going to do, hopefully, as the episodes progress, I'm going to create like a leaderboard. And then, maybe like every so often, all right, like in the past 3 months, this person came first. They get a little... You know what I'm trying to say? I'll think about it. All right, cool. No helplines, no nothing, yeah?
Okay.
So there's no phone a friend. All right, then. So, general knowledge. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
Quiz boys.
Let's go.
Cool. Wait, before we start, how is your general knowledge in...
It's 50-50, honestly.
Okay, cool. All right.
This depends on what general knowledge is.
Okay, cool. Actually, let me find like...
Don't give me like a nuts one.
No. I'm gonna start off with ones that like I know that are relatively... You know
good,
what I'm trying to say? Like
thanks.
general knowledge. Okay, cool.
Rig the thing.
Come on. Okay, cool. This one's a bit too easy. Okay, cool. What country has the highest life expectancy?
Oh, it's gonna be one of the Oriental regions. Oh, this is different. All right, I'm gonna go Japan.
That was a quick answer, you know.
Yeah, because it's China or Japan.
Are you locking that in?
No, it's China. It's China. You wouldn't hesitate if it was China.
Bro, you're the one answering.
Why did you
bro.
say you're gonna lock it in? You rattled me.
Because right now there's music playing in the background. I'm post edit, bro. You can't hear it right now. Now is that your final answer? Yeah.
All right,
China.
I'm gonna say China. Yeah.
You are incorrect.
What was it?
Hong Kong.
What's Hong Kong? Japan.
Huh? Bro, Hong Kong's a separate country, bro.
Say what lie? Hong Kong's its own country.
Yes, bro.
Oh, okay, that's calm. I didn't know Hong Kong was its own country.
Yeah, G, where you been living? Shout out to all my Hong Kongese people.
Bro, you're taking a mick, innit? Yeah, you're violent.
Wallah, it says Hong Kong there. Look at
That's a city, though.
Bro, Hong Kong is a country. Hey Siri.
Hong Kong's a city.
Is Hong Kong its own country or a city?
I found this on the web.
Hong Kong officially the Hong Kong's it's its own place.
Hong Kong, mad.
I said Hong
so I was
Kong.
wrong.
You're
Bro,
wrong. Yeah.
So the capital city of Japan is Beijing.
I don't know.
Alright, cool.
Of where?
Of Japan.
I thought that's China.
Yeah, bro, just carry on with the general knowledge.
Hey Siri,
Don't ask Siri anything, bro.
Hey Siri, what's the capital
Your
of China?
Siri is.
Beijing is the capital of China.
See?
Okay, you know. Anyways, all right, we're moving on.
Wait, did I not say it was the capital?
So
let's go.
9 left, yeah. All right, cool.
Hong Kong is its own country. Well, I was right about the Oriental thing, at least. It was gonna be one of them. I'll be honest. I'll tell you why. They have soy sauce instead of salt. They're bare healthy. You see the 80-year-old, you see 93-year-old Oriental man, and he can backflip. You at 90 and me at 90.
Backflip. What the
Man
hell?
are decomposing at 50.
Bro, you're thinking of those bonk dons, innit?
Wallah, bro, at
Man said
90,
bonk,
but it's
bonk.
because of what they eat and how they are.
Okay,
90,
cool.
they can backflip. Bres are 50 and decomposing.
Wait, these questions are a bit dead, you know. Okay, cool. This one's quiet. I think you'll get this right. Okay, cool.
Sure.
But then again, you know what? I'm doing too much intro. Okay, cool. You ready?
Go on.
Which Grammy-nominated New York rapper died in April of 2021?
April 2021.
Yeah.
A Grammy-nominated rapper died in...
So which Grammy-nominated New York rapper died in April of 2021?
April of 2021, it was in New York. Oh, Pop Smoke.
Nah.
Pop Smoke did die though in April 2021.
No, that's incorrect. He died in just before COVID. He died in 2020. Yeah.
So it would have been a year after. I don't know. I genuinely don't.
I think have a bit of a think, because we don't. It's not normally.
He's
it's
white.
not normally,
He's white, isn't he?
Nah, he's not white. We don't normally do the clue thing, but I feel like you can get it if I give you 1 or 2 pointers.
Who's a New York rapper?
Okay, it's a he. Firstly, that's one clue. But there were more popping back in the day.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an older rapper, but
Yeah,
who?
yeah.
Who? Why am I blank here?
But they're not so old that we wouldn't know.
Yeah. I know what you're getting at here,
yeah.
and I thought to myself.
Okay, let me help you a bit more. They've also dabbled into a bit of acting in their career.
I'm still blank. I'll be honest.
Shall I give you one last clue? If
Go
you
on.
don't get this clue, then
Go on.
then we might have to just scrap this whole episode. They're known for their ad libs of sounding like a dog.
They're known as the Abli sounding like a dog.
They're known like one of their famous ad libs were like barking type of noises.
Nah, I don't know who he is. I'll be honest.
DMX.
DMX, bro, that's so annoying. It was DMX.
Do you know his
He died
music,
of a
yeah?
heart attack, innit? Yeah.
Do you know about his music?
Did he die of a heart attack?
I really don't know, bro.
DMX. I would never have got that though. The only reason why I wouldn't have got that because I didn't know DMX was from New York.
Okay, cool.
Where the hood, because they don't know. Yeah, bro, DMX.
Bro, I'm gonna edit that bit out. Okay, cool. So we've got 7 left, yeah? No,
Alright.
8. Wait, how many we got left?
I was 2. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got 8 left. Not
Calm.
7.
My
You
bad.
said 10.
It's been a long day. Hasn't really, but okay, cool. I'm trying to find a good one because a lot of these are a bit dead, innit? And a lot of them are geography based.
That's cool.
Okay. Are you well travelled? Just out of curiosity.
Not really. I am and I'm not, but
Okay. This one should be fairly easy.
go on.
What is the capital of Ireland?
Ireland.
Yeah.
Capital of Ireland.
Yeah.
Dublin.
No, you got one.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
About to say, I almost not got that.
Okay, so that's what, 7, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Oh, man.
Dublin. Aim from
A
Dublin.
lot of these were...
Aim from Dublin.
Okay.
Wait, that might have been a Scottish accent.
Okay. 1 second.
Are you gonna edit this bit though? So it's
Maybe. We'll see.
because you're taking time though.
Yeah,
They're just listening.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll entertain you while he's looking for the questions.
Okay, now this is a bit of a dumb question though. Alright, okay, cool. You said you're a football man, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Hit me, bruv. You're mad.
You're very confident, yeah?
No, I can't lie. It sounds like it's gonna be a difficult
Okay,
one.
cool. What does FIFA stand for in English?
Football International Federation Association.
You know what's mad?
Can't.
You know what's mad? This is just, I have to be real. I want to give you the point because you got the words right, but they were in a different order.
Bro,
Man said associations, football, international.
That means I got it right though. That means I got it right.
No.
Because
You
the
said
letters are there.
Alright. It's International Federation of Association Football.
That's not FIFA though. FIFA.
Wait, so what did you say?
I don't remember.
Say it again.
Football International Federation Association.
Okay, cool. I'll give you that one.
What was it then? So what does FIFA mean?
No. I'm reading the answer.
What was the answer? What does the answer say?
International Federation of Association Football. But you know what? You're right though. Because if the acronym.
I don't care. I should get 2 points for that.
No. You get one. I'll give you one.
Because I more or less kind of guessed that.
So you got 2 so far, yeah? You got 2. You're on 2 points. Okay, cool. So we've got what? 6 more left. 6 more questions.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Okay, this is an interesting one because this is even good for me, like news for me.
Ooh.
Who is the world's? Okay, cool. Who is the world's highest paid athlete in 2021? So I'm assuming this website was from back then.
So in 2021, who was the highest paid athlete in the world?
Yeah.
In 2021. 2021. Where was Ronaldo? He was in Juve. In 2021, he was in Juventus. So he wouldn't have been the highest, I don't think, at Juve. Wait, in terms of paid, so not sponsorships or what?
The question just says highest paid.
I think it's gonna be a basketball player or a football player.
Bro, don't rush the answer because I want you to get this one right. It's more bait than you think. Think about other sports as well that you probably wouldn't think of, like right off the bat.
Cricket. You're Pakistani. You're trying to like.
No. That right off the bat was a genuine. No, it's not cricket.
Right off the bat. Cool.
Yeah, but you know what? If that makes me smart, then I'll take that. That makes me sound smart.
Let me think. Alright, so we're gonna talk about sports in general. So what are the biggest sports? We got football,
of course,
basketball,
right?
We have tennis. Which is
Yeah.
I like a bit of tennis. Rugby.
Now rugby ain't as big.
Golf. We got golf, which is quite big.
Yeah.
We got athletes who run. So you're
still missing some bait sports, man.
What could they be, bro?
Bro, I can't say because if I say the name of the sport, you're gonna get the answer.
What's a big sport that I don't know about? Basketball, football.
Bro, think, man. Think.
I'm thinking. I'm here. I got my thinking cap on. Football, basketball.
Bit more closer to like the athletic side of sport.
Yeah, like running, innit?
Oh, broski, you know what? Just give me the answer.
So the biggest in 2021.
So who's the world's highest paid athlete in 2021?
In 2021, the world's highest paid athlete was Cristiano Ronaldo.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect.
Who was it then, bro?
Bro, Conor McGregor. You forgot about boxing and flipping
I'm so
MMA,
angry.
man.
I wouldn't have got McGregor though. I wouldn't have got McGregor. Because if you said UFC 2021, I wouldn't have got McGregor.
No, but that's what I was saying. It's closer to that.
Yeah, cool.
Because even if you said Mayweather, that would have been a pretty good answer.
But I wouldn't have gone in 2021. If you maybe said 2020, 2019, I would have went McGregor.
Yeah.
2021, he made the most money. Why? Who did he fight in 20? He fight Khabib.
I think so. Yeah.
No, I think Khabib was 2018 or 2019. What am I talking about? Who did he fight in 2021?
I'm not sure, but again, it could be about sponsorship.
It could be, it definitely is. Burger King.
What?
He was sponsored by Burger King.
I said Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King, bro.
Oh, is that the accent? Is that the North African accent?
No, that's a Khabib accent. Burger King.
Okay,
they need to stop. It's like Burger King.
Oh, so is that how he says it? Yeah. So how many
yeah.
questions we got left?
I think 5.
Okay, say no more. Yeah,
that's impressive.
We're definitely gonna have to cut some fillers out because it's been a bit. You get me? Okay, cool.
Well, you know better than me.
This one's easy.
I like easy.
All right, what's your
gone.
confidence like when it comes to like movies and general knowledge?
Yeah,
of
we can do
film?
movies,
Yeah?
but not actors' names and shit.
No,
like that.
don't worry about. Okay, cool. Okay,
I'm alright with it.
this is a dumb question,
Fun.
but it's quite funny. What color are Mickey Mouse's shoes?
I swear they're red.
Bro, why are you not thinking,
What,
man?
bro?
Why are you not?
I don't know his shoes, bro. I don't
Bro.
look at my man's crepes. Does he have wear Air Forces?
Man said, run a man down in my Air Force, run a man down in my Jordans.
What is it? Yellow. They're yellow.
Bro, choose an answer. You said
Alright, they're
red.
yellow. They're yellow. They're yellow.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah, they're yellow. They're yellow. His
Bro, if I wanted to be a dick, I could have took red.
I know.
But bro, please stop rushing,
Thank you,
man.
thank
I
you.
want you to.
But
do-
his shirt is red, no?
I don't. I don't know.
I ain't watched Mickey Mouse in time.
Yeah,
I mean,
trust me.
I don't know
So
what you
you've
did
got
this
what?
morning.
3 right now, yeah?
5, I think. 4.
No.
Four,
You've
I
got 3
4.
right. You've
I
got
said
3
no.
right. Don't try me, bro. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, another one to do with films, yeah? Which Disney movie has had the most sequels?
Sequels.
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
has best sequels, and it's a Disney movie.
Has had the most sequels.
It does Marvel and that come under Disney.
It might now, but this particular movie would
Okay,
not
so-
fall under that.
Has the most sequels.
Yeah.
Toy Story.
What? Guys.
Was that right?
Yeah.
Wallahi, it was a guess.
Raw.
Well,
That
like it
was
wasn't a guess, but it was like, what has bear? Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what?
Banging.
I was gonna give you a hint and say, think back to your childhood sort of thing.
No. I got that. I'm
So
very.
what, you've got four right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, say no more. So how many questions we got left? 3.
I think for free, yeah.
Okay, say no more. All right.
Banging.
then.
Toy Story with Woody. Or Woody with a hat. Toy Story is banging, bruv. I wish my toys came to life when I was a kid.
Bro, that would have been so lit. Did you ever have that thing, Action Man?
Action Man had bear.
Trust me, man, he was
I
lit.
used to make them wrestle because I was into WWE
Yeah.
when I was young.
What about Beyblades? Were you into Beyblades?
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
No. I wasn't that much of a nerd, I'll be honest.
Bro, say no more. Okay, this is an interesting one. Again, movie related. What year was Cinderella released?
Oh, bruv, don't do that, man.
That's
How
what
would
I'm
I
saying.
know? 1991? I don't know.
Bro, can you stop thinking?
There's no thinking there.
Why are you
though.
thinking out loud?
There's no thinking there.
Bro,
Cinderella, bro. I've never even watched it.
Cinderella is old school act.
1971.
Bro, can you think, bro?
Bro, you're asking me the year of Cinderella.
Yes.
I've never watched the film.
Bro,
Number one. And number two,
Bro, okay, you might not.
I don't know when it's released.
Okay,
was
bro.
I born?
No, I don't think anyone was born at that time. But that.
Wow,
but
is
my
that
point
old?
is, okay, maybe it's not that old. But my point is, you don't have to have watched the film to know about the movie, bro.
But to know when it's
Like,
been
I don't
released.
think I've ever watched Titanic, but I know this. I know the.
When was that released?
I don't know when it was released.
Exactly.
But I'm not the one that getting the questions asked. You are.
I could have probably got Titanic.
Okay.
But no.
My heart will.
That was a banger. It's a good film.
That's actually. He had bare room on that plank, you know. She should have just moved up.
I think they were a bit
Women
too
are
cold.
selfish. Feminism.
I think she was
Now,
too
what's your
cold.
final? What'd you say?
I think they were too cold.
Literally, bro. Should've
As in, like, it was
blanket
freezing.
on
No?
there. Okay, now, what's your final answer? What year was Cinderella released?
Bro, 1983.
You are incorrect.
What was it?
1950.
1950. Ugh.
Bro, what
It's
the
like dead
hell?
Film, fam.
Trust me. And we got, what, 2 questions left? 1 question left?
2 questions.
So you've gotten 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let
1950
me...
that came out. Wow. So why is it still coming out now? Leave that in the
Alright,
past.
This one, I think...
Let go.
I think... I'm not going to lie. I think you'd get this one.
I
You
think I
ready,
would.
yeah? What is the national sport of Japan?
Oh, Japan.
Yeah.
National sport of Japan.
Think about it. Please don't think out loud. Think about it.
I don't know. I feel like my answer might be racist.
Nah, but it's probably not.
National sport of Japan.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to say it.
Well, if it's really that bad, I can edit it out.
Is it karate?
No, first of all, it's not, but that's not a bad guess.
Okay, so karate's not a sport there.
No, it's probably a sport there, but it's not the. What's the question again? Where's it gone?
National
Where's it gone?
sport.
It's not the national sport.
National sport of Japan. All right,
I said
let's
national.
talk. National.
National sport.
Japanese. What do Japanese do?
Even though
Cycling.
even though I should take
Bicycling.
bicycling.
So cycling.
Are you not?
Was it wrong? I was wrong. I know.
Taxi.
What is it?
I think you're gonna be pissed off at yourself.
No.
You know what? Third. I'll give you a third guess.
Japan.
Yes. Think about, bro. You're not. I feel like you're letting the.
All right. So okay, there's a Japanese guy. Hey, what are you doing later? I'm watching. I'm watching.
Yeah. Oh, yo, you going to that on the thingy match on Saturday or whatever?
Japanese people.
Bro, I'm gonna count down in a minute.
You give me a count of 10.
10, 9,
Japanese people. What
8,
do they do?
7, 6, 5, 4.
Football. Because
Sumo wrestling.
bro, you get out of here. Get out of here. I say, what is it massive like that in Japan?
Bro, tell me that didn't come across your mind.
No, but that's mad. I'm annoyed at myself a little bit. But sumo wrestling. So wait. You'd have to have a lot of fat people.
First of all, man said bicycling.
You know why? Because there was a song. There are 5 million bicycles in Beijing. Do you remember that?
No, but
Carry
on.
It's Beijing in Japan. That's China.
Bro, you see what I mean? You're getting the pressure.
Bro,
or
next
you know what I'm
question,
trying to say?
next question.
Was that is this the last one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've gotten 4 right now.
Yeah, sumo wrestling though.
Trust
you have
me.
to have a lot of fat people to do that, no?
That's what I'm trying to say. And Japanese people don't strike me as overweight.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So you have to have somebody that is training is to
body
eat.
positive people.
Body
Yeah,
positivity.
that's what I'm trying to say. Okay,
So you basically have to eat a lot to train.
Okay, I'm gonna find an easy one because I feel a bit bad for you, bro.
No, I don't care.
I'm trying to say.
You haven't hurt my ego. I'm absolutely 4,000 million IQ.
I'm an alpha male. You can't hurt my ego. All right, cool. Okay, cool. This is fairly easy. It's another country related one, but it's very, very easy in my opinion. On what continent would you find the city? Let me try that again. On what continent would you find the city of Baku?
Baku.
I think you know
Baku is in Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is in Europe. I was just
Oh! See, the thing is, if the question, Walid, bro. If the question
where
was
is Azerbaijan? Asia.
yes,
How?
bro, this is what I mean. Why do you?
Bro,
why do you think out loud?
Let me tell you.
Why do you think?
Let
out
me
loud?
tell you the problem. Let me tell you the problem.
Go on.
Countries like Azerbaijan,
Yeah.
Turkey, Armenia, they haven't made their mind up. Are you either in the European Union or you're not?
Bro, I've never heard the conversation of Azerbaijan being part of Europe.
I didn't know Azerbaijan. So wait, Azerbaijan's in Asia.
Asia,
I
yeah.
don't mind that. I don't want to take that win. It's fine because I said Baku was in Azerbaijan.
So you got the country bit right.
Azerbaijan, you know.
Wait,
Why are
wait,
they in
wait,
Eurovision?
wait, wait,
Why are
wait.
they in Eurovision?
I don't know.
They are. You know what Eurovision
Wait,
is?
1 second. Yeah, of course.
10
I don't
points
watch
for
football.
Azerbaijan. I don't watch it. I used to when I was young.
1 second. Capital. Oh, I just want to make sure.
Baku's in Azerbaijan.
Are you sure?
Is it?
Azerbaijan. You know what Baijan means in my language? It means brother.
Baijan, Haider.
Wallah. What it means?
Yeah, Baijan.
Oh, this Wi-Fi is a bit mad. You get me?
No, Baku's definitely in Azerbaijan.
Cool, bro.
That's wrong.
Listen,
Comments are gonna
we've
slow
gone
me.
a bit over, but there's this last segment that I want to end with, yeah?
Yeah, no problem.
And this is it takes the banter aside and everything. This segment, again, inspired by another show that I watch every so often. This segment is about word of the week.
Okay.
So it's kind of based around the guest.
Okay.
So the concept is, and we got to be wary of time, but I really wanted to do this with you, bro.
Yeah, go on.
I choose a word that, in my opinion, reflects the guest and their journey thus far in my eyes. So let's say someone here is a comedian. I can say, what does the word humor mean to you in your life? Or whatever it may be. If someone's a philosopher, if someone's a lecturer, if someone's an artist, whatever.
Fair.
The word I've chosen for you, bro, does that make sense, by the way? Before I
Yeah,
give you
yeah,
the
yeah.
word. So the word I've chosen for you is hindsight. Yeah. Now, the reason why I chose this word is going back to right at the beginning of today's episode. I feel like your growth has been, number one, very, monumental to see.
Thank you,
You've
bro.
come a long way from making skits and becoming a personality.
Thank
But
you.
of course, the way you dealt with adversity
Absolutely.
in the public eye, I can only imagine how it would have felt for you, your loved ones, your parents. Because what people forget is that behind, off the TikTok lives and the screens, and I'm not just talking about you right now. I'm talking about
Cool.
social media culture in general. These are real life people going through real life situations. So that's why I chose the word for you, my bro, hindsight. When I say the word hindsight to you, what comes to mind? Talk to me, bro.
Hindsight. I can tell you a lot about hindsight.
Yeah.
Like I said, sometimes
We've got about 5-10 minutes left, so let's try to keep it.
not a problem. I only need 2. But sometimes you throw yourself into deep waters to learn how to swim. And I feel like to take risks and to do things out of your comfort zone is a real true show of your character. And that to do certain things and go into certain places that maybe once you never could see yourself there and really try and go against how you feel.
The status quo.
Yeah, the status quo is good. And in terms of, if we talk about hindsight properly, if we're talking in life in general, I would just say clean hearts win in the end, bro. And that's hindsight.
Shake
Is
my
if
hand,
you
bro.
keep
Shake
if you
my
keep
hand.
your heart clean,
Yeah.
you'll always win, bro. And another thing I'll say is peace is better than being right. I think so many people in life seek trying to be right and trying to fix and change so many different situations.
Right.
Go through life, work hard,
Love
but I
that,
feel like
bro.
peace
Yeah.
is more important than any of that.
Love it.
So you get it? So it's like
100%.
we can have a mad situation, me and you right now, right? And I'm confident in myself, but what's better, to be at peace or to just be right? I feel like people overrate being right. It's not about being right. It's
Love
about
that,
everyone just being at peace.
Mm.
Wishing best for everyone in your life in situations or do you get it? So it's like I could have a mad scenario where I could get into a fight with someone
Right.
or whatnot. I don't care about what all that is, man. Just being at peace is the most important thing, and that's what I think we should all seek. It's just to be grateful and just be at peace. That's it. In any scenario, though, by the way, if you want to talk about at work or what you do, even in marriages and in relationships, I think that's what men and women we truly seek is peace, bro.
My guy, couldn't agree more. Bro, before we close the episode today, again, starting off with gratitude, ending with gratitude, I want to say
Literally.
thank you so much for coming on.
Nah, bro, a pleasure, honestly.
I'm going to not say too much. I'm going to let you close it, bro. Tell the people, bro, speak to the camera right now. Anything on your mind, any projects coming up, anything you want the people to look out for,
Bro,
words of wisdom, words of advice, you want to troll them. This is your platform right now. You do your thing, bro.
Look, you know me, how I've always been in it. I've always been somebody that you can turn on a camera, I can go live and I can chill and we can talk and we can have a good time in it. That's how I've always been.
Thank you, bro.
So, alhamdulillah, like that's part of my personality. What you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? And if I have to give advice to anyone is, it doesn't have to be perfect, ladies and gentlemen. Life doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing you do, whether it's work, school, the car, nothing has to be perfect. But bro, it has to be real. It has to be you.
Spot on.
It has to be you. It doesn't have to be perfect, bro. Like, some of the best times of my life is when me and my boys would sit down with minimal money in our pocket and think, how are we gonna have fun today? I could link up with them now with money, a lot of money, and we won't have as much fun as we did. So try to enjoy the process and the people around you. If you're in a dark place and you're watching this, understand that it gets better, but one day at a time, you can slowly get up and you can take yourself out of it. Try to focus in this life and trying to make other people's happy as well. I always say, if you're not a very, very social person, next time you go to the shop, I want you to ask the guy how his day's been.
Love
Like, oh man, good man, I hope things go well for you. Genuinely, that little thing you did for him could make his whole day. He could really feel good about it. So
I love it, bro.
you know, at the end of the day, we're brotherhood, bro, sisterhood. We're all
Thank
together
you,
in
man.
it. So
And I'll say it as well, bro. Stay in touch, bro. I don't
Yeah,
want it
bro.
just to be a one-off thing where we linked up for an episode and I ain't heard from you, you ain't heard from me in 6 months. Stay acquainted, bro. I'm really excited to see your growth for not only the rest of this year, but the forthcoming years. Inshallah, nothing but success coming your way. And yeah, bro, don't be a stranger. If there's anything, you know what I'm trying to say, I can do.
I also want to mention you're a great podcaster, bro. You are genuinely, you're really
you, my
fluent.
brother.
I know that obviously you're probably going to go into it, but you know, there's been a change. Change always comes in terms of
For sure.
someone adds, someone goes, someone comes, something changes. I might whatever, life changes, you change, something
you, bro.
happens, innit? But wallahi, Allah barik to you.
I appreciate
Genuinely,
that,
bruv.
bro.
You're doing a
Appreciate
good job,
that.
man. It's sick.
And
I love seeing this. It's
my
good.
guy, man. Inshallah, more success to come for us all.
Inshallah,
Walid,
bro.
thank you, my
Love
bro.
it, bro.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.